Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. And my appointments ran really late today, so I'm like still driving in the car.
Ah, okay.
Um,
No worries. There were some people that said they were coming back. Hang on, let me turn that music down.
sounds good. I just posted it in the group, and then I have a couple like text threads. I sent it out, so hopefully they have their phones on them. I
Yeah.
should have sent out a message like maybe 30 minutes ahead of time. I just did it like 5 minutes beforehand.
Yeah, I didn't get a
Um,
notification, so that's weird. Facebook groups are weird these days, aren't they? I have one as well.
yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to build community online
Yeah.
with just things change so much. And there was a period of time where, like, I think a really big period of time, especially during pandemic, that it was not very much online connecting, but I'm not really sure what it may not be a Facebook group anymore. It might be a different platform. I don't know.
Yeah, because I had my Facebook group in the pandemic, and it was really good. It was really,
Mhm.
but the algorithm changed, and now it's like I have 1,600 people in there, and only 36 will see a post that I put up.
Yeah,
Yeah, but your
yeah,
group is great because you have a lot of different people posting in there, so I think it does go up in the algorithm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah, I don't know what that solution is just yet.
Yeah. I did have I used the school app for a bit, which was really good because it people were getting like actual notifications every time. You know, school with a K.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the K. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty good. Hi, Rachel. Welcome, Jacinta. I was saying
Hello.
welcome to you, but I didn't say your name.
No worries.
Welcome in. I meant to say yesterday, because we'll just give people just one more minute. I meant to say yesterday, why don't we put in the chat where we are in the world? Because this is the beauty of the pandemic, that we're all coming together from all over the world. And I'm in Brisbane, Australia. So it is winter here. I know it's summer for you guys in the States, but it's winter here. But I'm in the tropics in Queensland. So I don't have sleeves on. Jacinta's in Melbourne, which is much colder down there. It's the same side of Australia, but right down the bottom, and I'm up the top, closer to the equator. California for Paige and Texas. Amazing, Rachel. So cool. We had one of our Socceroos games. The Australian team played in Texas, in Dallas, I think, one of our games. My son is a big football fan, so we've been getting up in the middle of the night to watch games. Okay. All right, so let's just get started. And if anyone comes in, I will keep letting them in. And so yesterday we did some work around the mind and untangling these thoughts that feel like facts and questioning them and looking at things from a different perspective. And so that's really great groundwork to start with because I want to know that everyone can see. And I mean, if you're on a call like this, I'm pretty sure that you've already started doing some inner work and everyone can see that your thoughts are not always the truth. And often they're not the truth. So it's really great to question these ones, especially the ones that feel like they're facts. Like, I have to do that. Like, it feels like that is a fact. And when you start to break it down, things are never black and white. And what I actually want you to move into is that knowing that things are not black and white, good and bad, right and wrong, because that's that's a younger version of us trying to work out the world. So when I said yesterday, when we dropped into that 5 year old, what a 5 year old does when they're trying to work out the world and what's safe and what's okay for me to be and what's okay for me to say and not say, It's they need those rails of right, wrong, good, bad so that they can have something to navigate through. And then when we're adults, we actually, the truth is you don't have to do anything. Like you don't have to. You're an adult and you're choosing this life and you're creating your own world. And so you don't need those guardrails anymore. But there's parts of us that will hold on to them because it feels safe. And so as we start to break these down and we can see that two things can be true at once, that's where the maturity comes in. And when you have that mature thinking process, that mature emotional landscape, you can feel safe no matter what happens because you know there's an adult in the room. And so you're building that trust with yourself so that you have that level of safety to step forwards into the world with, to wake up at 3 a.m. and go, oh, fuck, there's all those bills. And to go, it's okay, tomorrow me's got that because she's grown up. She knows how to work things out. She's resourceful. And you can sleep knowing that you've got that support. So always my work is going to be about connecting you with you and connecting you with that level of safety so that you can step forwards into the world with that on board. And that takes breaking down this right, wrong, good, bad way of thinking, which is it's just holding on. Holding on for dear life is right, wrong, good, bad. And we don't need it. So what did anyone notice? Did anyone notice anything coming through yesterday after our session? I know, Paige, you said that when you let yourself choose not to do the thing, that natural desire to want to do something came through. Did anyone know?
Yeah, the friction went away when I was like I was like, oh, I'm avoiding doing something because of the feeling that I have to do it and that like it's heavy, right? It's like it's very heavy holding that level of like responsibility. And then when I could look at it and actively choose that unknown instead of like I'm avoiding it, I'm actively choosing not to do it right now. It kind of brought my power back to me. It didn't feel so heavy. And then the resistance around actually doing the thing like dissolved. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
That was
beautiful.
helpful.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's all about dissolving that resistance. And so just a thought of I have to do it, which isn't the truth, is running in the background, creating that weight and creating something for your body to resist against. When we dissolve it, then yeah, it naturally, that's why I have at the end, there'll be something that comes through where actually there's a part of this that I want to do. Like there's a part of this that I'm choosing to do. And then it's powerful, like you're choosing to do that thing. And so that's great and that's beautiful. And so noticing that, and welcome, Cheryl's, welcome. Noticing that the mind, when we untangle the mind, and I noticed a couple of you said this in the group, that you let go of guilt, which is a feeling in the body. And so it dissolved that guilt in the body. So noticing that when you change the mind, it changes how you feel in your body. However, the mind can't tell the body how to feel. So if your mind is trying to tell your body don't feel guilty, all you're going to do is feel more guilt because you're placing more resistance on top. Telling yourself not to feel something or telling yourself to feel something doesn't work. It just creates more resistance and it locks in whatever it is that you're not wanting to be there. So it just adds another layer. So today we're doing somatic work, which is working with that resistance at the root, so in the body. So if we were working with what we did yesterday, we would go straight to the guilt and we unwind it at the root, and then you no longer have those thoughts. It changes things. So the opposite is true. So when we think things, it creates a feeling in the body. We know that. So that's why sometimes we'll try not to think something because we don't want it to make us feel that way in our body. The opposite is true in that the feelings in the body create thought processes in the mind. So when we go into a feeling and we untangle that feeling, it's going to change how you see the world. It's going to change how you think. So it's like, if you wake up feeling just yuck for the day and everything looks like it's going to shit. Like that person's saying that and this is going here and that this is terrible and everything looks terrible. And then some days you wake up and you feel great and you feel really light and you're driving down the same road that you drive down every day, but you're like, oh, wow, I'd never noticed that building before. And look at the beautiful trees along this road. So the feeling in your body creates a filter for how you're seeing the world, which then creates different conversations that you're having. It creates different actions that you're taking. So it's actually creating your world. So the way that you feel in your body is creating what you're seeing on the outside. This is why we're always working on from the inside out. And just like I said yesterday, if you've got feelings in your body that are in resistance to whatever you're creating, you will find that it will be hard for you to do things because it seems like you're too busy, you've just spilled a coffee in the car and now you're late for a meeting, right? So the subconscious will knock you off track. So I wanted to give you an experience of this and an experience of how the mind, you can feel like you think something and that you want something and it's like so obvious in the mind, and that the body can be in resistance to it. And so this is one that everyone will be able to relate to. And so think about this next year, this next 12 months. For us in Australia, it's a new financial year, but for you guys, I guess it's a school year. Think about how much money you want to earn in the next 12 months. Think about what that number is. If you'd like to put it in the chat and claim it, I would love to see it. Beautiful. I love that. 500K.
I was going to say one to be clear. And then I was like, no, I mean, one is okay. I'm going to say 2 million.
Yeah, beautiful. I love that you did that. Amazing. Okay. And you don't have to share if you don't want to put it out there. You might want to share this next bit. And so now I want you to double that number. So double that number and type it in the chat. And so as you're doubling that number, you might feel a little bit of a zing in the body, a little bit of a zing coming through that body. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Okay. And so now with that number that you've just put in there, I want you to 10x that number. So what is 10 times that number? And I want you to type it in the chat. Typing it in the chat is going to activate the body a little bit. Okay. Yeah. And so some of you are like right out here. Some of you just left your body and went, that's not me. I'm completely not here anymore. I'm out of my body. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And so come back down to what feels safe in the body. Come back to that first number. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you earn too much money. And so I want you to notice that the body feels unsafe at that big number, but your mind is going, fuck yeah, I want 40 million. I want to spend 40 million. I know how to spend 40 million. I want that. And the body's going, nah, right? And so that feeling in the body is what's going to make you late for meetings. It's going to make you not make that phone call. It's going to make you get the money and spend it straight away, right? It's going to just hold you back from that. And so I wanted just to get a temperature check. So when we went all the way to that top number, who here felt out of their body? Type a 1 if you felt out of your body when you got to that top number. And type a 2 if you just felt a clench. Okay, everyone felt out of their body. Type a 2 if you felt a clench at that second number, at that double number. And type a 3 if you felt excited at the first number that you put in. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. And so your your body's going to let you go to a certain spot and then not further. So when we said yesterday that when we want to make a house that's more valuable, we don't just sit there hoping that it's going to become more valuable. We knock out some fucking walls, right? And so those walls that we're going to knock down, we can only do that in the body. The mind can't say, get over yourself and earn $40 million. It doesn't work like that. We've got to work with the body because this is all the subconscious programming. And a lot of it is what happened in those first 7 years of life. So it's about being that grown up in the room and guiding that subconscious mind that's in there to go, it's safe, you know. The body feels like it's not safe to earn all that money. What we know is that it's actually safer to have all that money in the bank. Like having all that money in the bank gives you choice, it gives you freedom, it allows you to create physical safety in your life. And the body doesn't get that yet, and that's okay. So it's never about judging the body, it's about meeting the body with compassion. And so today we're going to do some somatic work, and I'm going to help you to start moving forwards. And by the end of tomorrow, my intention is for everyone to have a 3 on that top number. That's my intention for you guys. What's really exciting, which I didn't even realize, is that we've got the dark of the moon today. And so tomorrow's like that first slither of the moon. And so setting intentions is like the energy is perfect. So I didn't set that up. The universe did that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to drop in. So just like we did yesterday, Paige, if you're driving, you might want to pull over. So with somatic work, it's always going to be coming from, first of all, compassion, and second of all, safety. So your body is just looking for safety, and your body will look for safety by either sabotaging you, or we can give it the safety so that it's already resourced and so that you can step forwards without needing to think that safety is coming from something outside of you or that non-safety is coming from something outside of you. And so let me get some music and we will drop in before we go into some work here today. So everyone, first of all, making sure you've got a pen and paper for today. It will be more experiential today than yesterday, which was a lot more with the mind. But it's always good to have that for some insights, because when insights come through from your subconscious, it's good to write them down. Just like when you wake up from a dream and you think, I'm going to remember that later, and it's completely gone. The same thing can happen with subconscious insights. Oh, I accidentally did a thumbs up. Okay, and so when you feel comfy, just finding a comfortable place, feeling your feet touching the floor, and closing down your eyes. And taking a deeper conscious breath, breathing into your belly, your ribs, and your chest. Exhale, dropping deeper into your center. Let the breath be natural. And allowing yourself to drop into this present moment, the only moment that exists. Notice the sensation of the breath as the breath flows in and the breath flows out. Sensations in the body, sensations in the face as the breath comes in and out. Just noticing this giving and receiving oxygen and carbon dioxide. And taking your awareness to the soles of your feet. Feeling the aliveness, the life force energy in the soles of your feet. And feeling both of your feet from the inside out with a golden light of awareness. Feeling both of your feet from the inside out with this golden light. And moving the golden light up through your ankles. Moving that golden light up into your calves, your shins, your knees, your upper thighs. Feeling both of your legs and your feet from the inside out with this golden light. This golden light is pure awareness, acceptance, curiosity. And moving that golden light up and into your pelvic area, feeling your pelvic area from the inside out with this golden light. Moving that golden light up through your stomach and solar plexus, your lower back, mid back, throughout your chest, your lungs, your heart space, your upper back and shoulder blades. Your upper chest and shoulders, feeling your entire torso from the inside out with this golden light of awareness. There will be openings, there will be contractions, letting them all be perfect exactly as they are. And on your next exhale, moving that golden light down through both of your arms and into your hands. Feeling both of your arms and your hands from the inside out with this golden light. On your next inhale, moving that golden light up, back up through your arms, into your shoulders and into your neck and throat. Feeling your neck and throat from the inside out with this golden light. And moving that golden light up and into your head, feeling your face, the sides of your head, the back of your head, your crown. Feeling your entire head from the inside out with this golden light of awareness. Noticing your entire body filled with this luminous golden light. Notice your entire body as one living organism. And as you breathe now, breathing into the golden light, allowing it to expand past the edge of your body. As you exhale, notice the stillness that's here in this moment. Breathing in, you expand the light further past your body. Breathing out, you notice the stillness. Expanding that golden light so that it's a sphere of golden light surrounding you. Notice as you feel this sphere of golden light surrounding you, that this light doesn't need you to be any different. Notice that this sphere of energy surrounds you exactly as you are. And then finding where in your body you feel safety. Find where safety lives in your body. And when you've found safety, breathing into it, allowing it to expand. It doesn't have to be big. Just noticing how it is. Notice the sensation of safety, the texture of safety. Notice if that sensation of safety has a color. And breathing into that color. Noticing I didn't ask if you find safety in your body, I asked where it is. I asked that because I know that it is there. I know it is at the root of who you are. It's always here. As you take a deeper breath, flushing this loving safety through your body, exhale, release any surface tension. Another deep breath, flushing this safety through that energy bubble. Exhale, release what doesn't serve. This time breathing up and into your heart space. And as you exhale, listening for a single word intention for our session today, without looking for it, letting it come through. Let the breath be natural. Noticing the seat beneath you, the support behind your back, and any sounds in the room as you gently and in your own time make your way back to conscious awareness. You might like to lick your lips or wiggle fingers and toes. And only when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And I'd love to hear in the chat what the intention was that came through at the end, if you heard one. Maybe you heard it, maybe you saw it, maybe you just knew it. Everyone has different intuition. Oh, beautiful. Focus. Growth. Amazing. And I'd also love to hear what color the safety was that you found in your body. Just making sure that everyone was able to find it. Ah, 2 yellows, blue and blue. Wow, blue and yellow today. Amazing. Okay, everyone found, and we did have someone come in midway through, but I think they felt like, well, I think they probably thought that they've missed something because they came in through during the meditation. Yeah, you're all green. Mixing those primary colors together. Okay. So the purpose of somatic work, there's a lot of chat about regulating nervous systems, right? And the outcome of somatic work is that you will have a regulated nervous system. It's not because you're trying to regulate your nervous system. It just is because you're removing the dysregulation. So to remove that dysregulation, I have to trigger you a little bit. So it's not always about staying in that regulated, meditating, doing box breathing, just keep myself in this like regulated state, because that's great as opposed to being in like survival mode or fight or flight, but it's not where success is created. We want to actually be creating real change in the body and real change with how you're able to be with your day and with your steps forward, so that then it becomes easeful. So just like we were talking about yesterday with less effort, more money, and how it's not about just like you just stop doing things and more money comes through, although that is like initially what will happen. It's about taking powerful action that feels easeful. And so if you're going to make more money, oh yeah, there's someone's coming in. And so if you're going to make more money than what you ever have made before, you're going to have to do things that you've never done before. And to make that, the things that you're going to do are going to be more powerful. So it's not about sitting and spending hours replying to emails and doing busy work and hoping that then I make more money. That's the old way. That's what we're breaking down. What we're working with is making more money with less effort, as in we go and we take one big powerful action that is from a place that we've never stepped into before. And of course it makes a lot of money because we're being someone that we haven't been before. So we're going to be making more money than what we have ever made before. And so welcome, Marissa. Hi. I would love to see your guys' faces if you feel like turning your cameras on. Obviously, I want you to do what feels safe. Marissa, I would love for you to just put a hand on your heart and, hi, Rachel, and just find where safety lives in your body, Marissa, because we've just done a drop in for that. And so if you can just find where safety is in your body and just finding what color safety feels like it is in your body. That might feel a little bit out there when you've just come in from a normal day. I can't, you're muted, Cheryl.
Safety is not being on camera, but I will.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I know. It feels like it's not as safe to be on camera. And it makes everyone feel like everyone who's sharing feels safer when they can see faces instead of squares. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And you've got such a beautiful face. So thank you for being here. Okay. All right. And so what I was just saying, Marissa, to catch you up, is that when we're doing somatic work, I'm going to like activate you a little bit because that's where the space is. So when we can activate whatever it is that's in our way and then bring it safety, then we've expanded the room because our ability to be with more and feel safe is set in the body. And when we do somatic work, we do it and it's done. The perspective is changed. We shift it at the root and the work is done. So it's different to mindset work where you might have to keep going over and unwinding different thoughts so that you can get the result. Somatic work, we go to the root, we shift it, and then you don't need to deal with it anymore. So what I want you guys to think about is there's something that you know would move the needle in stepping you into your next level, but you haven't done it yet. So maybe it's like being more visible on social media, maybe it's running Facebook ads, maybe it's something in your relationship, having a conversation in your relationship, like that's part of your next level. Maybe it's employing a cleaner because that's part of your next level. There's something in your life that you know would move the needle, but you're either not doing it because you go, oh no, or you're not doing it because I'm too busy, because I'll get to that later, because it's the same thing, right? So what is that thing that it feels like if you did it, it would move the needle, but you just haven't done it yet? And if you can't get it, let me know because I'd love to help you find it. Beautiful. Becoming more assertive. Yeah. Ira VA. Hi. And so, Rachel, if you became more assertive, what is an action you would take? Get a YouTube channel going. Yes. I know and I don't want to know. Yes. So this is going to be the thing that you don't want to know. You wish you didn't know. Yeah. So what? Yeah. What is it, Cheryl?
Oh, no way. Why you got to call me out like that, Christy?
This is what's going to get you there, Cheryl. What is it?
It's releasing that control.
Okay.
Because there is no way to do, and I don't want to.
So what does releasing
That
control?
that so for me, it's building a business and building a team, and everybody is functional and capable, and they're amazing. There is no excuse. It's my own control of, can I let go?
Yes, amazing. So what's that action? What's that action that you would take?
So the action is intentionally building up the next level behind me,
Mhm.
um, so that it's it's trust, right? Like, it's trust. Like, I say that I trust everybody, but
Yeah.
I kind of don't. Like, that's a hard and intimate thing.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
Trusting someone with a business, with your income, with your money, with, it's loan officers do it. I know you do it. Like, I see it as a processor, right? Like, you all, like, I don't want to trust anybody, and trusting someone to do anything is very, very hard.
Hmm.
And so it's taken 15 years to trust my husband. Like, and even then, sure,
Hmm.
no,
Yeah.
I don't mean like that,
And that's
but
okay. Yeah. And so, yeah, letting that be okay, that it doesn't feel safe to trust. And there's a little girl that learned that that wasn't okay. Yeah.
oh, now don't make me cry. But yes, you are correct. There was a
Yeah.
little girl that learned that that wasn't okay.
Hmm. And so there's nothing to judge. There's nothing to judge there. It's just about making that little girl feel safe. And what she's looking for is to be able to trust you. That's all. Because,
Okay, well, now I have to come off camera. Thank you so much.
yeah. And so I know that everyone can relate to this. Everyone has this, right? There's a
Yeah.
little girl who was trying to stay safe and had to work it out for herself. Yeah. And the only trust, the only certainty that we can ever have is that we will be okay no matter what, right? So no matter whether that person doesn't do what they said they were going to do or, you know, that,
The sun still rises.
but we can trust ourselves, right? They didn't do it and doesn't matter because I've got me and I can trust me. And so it's never about having to trust someone else. It's just about trusting yourself. And so being in work like this where you are connecting with yourself and where you go, I can't trust, and that's okay. That's where you get to be with that little girl and you go, that's okay, honey, you don't have to trust anyone. And then she feels safe
Excellent.
with you because you're not going to
Yeah.
force her to do anything that she doesn't want to do. Once you have that trust, doesn't matter what anyone does. You can let them have a go and you'll just fix it up later if they fuck it up. Right? Yeah,
Everything's fixable.
exactly. Yeah. So yeah, it's about building
Oh,
that.
my tissues. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you. Thank you for that beautiful share, Cheryl. Love that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And so everyone, I want you to think of that thing that you're not doing. And so, Cheryl, maybe it is just like that one action of like employing a certain person or just handing over a piece of work and right?
It
It's
is. It's that handoff. It's
yeah,
that, like, I give you control
yeah, yeah.
because I feel like I'll lose control.
Yes.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's the misunderstanding is that you have control in the first place. Right? Okay.
Right? I know. That's the lies I tell myself every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. 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 And so just noticing for everyone, noticing none of us saw the pandemic coming, right? And so we felt like we're in control of everything. And we're doing this and I'm putting this here. And then the universe is like, are you in control of any of this or nah? So that's why we create this connection to ourselves and we create that level of certainty that I am okay no matter what. What that gives you is not just a sense of safety that lets you sleep and be regulated and all of that, but a pandemic comes along and you're able to be with this, okay, I'm okay no matter what. What am I going to do with this? Because there are people that made a shitload of money from the pandemic. Okay. Those are the people who knew that they're okay no matter what. They don't get knocked off by what happens in the world or by actions that are coming or a person that messes something up or says the wrong thing. They've got that certainty within themselves, and then you can see opportunity all around you, no matter if there is a fire in your house. I mean, maybe if there's a fire in your house, you need your fight or flight mode. But you know what I mean, right? If everything goes to shit, you've still got yourself and you've got that level of certainty. I am okay no matter what. Right. And so when you think about and Paige, I love that there's too much to do, so I don't hire a VA. It's just funny to see. Like, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny to see how the mind works. I find that like hilarious. So thinking about that thing that would move you to the next level. Okay. And so it's like feeling like I'm going to hand over this piece of work, or I'm going to, like, I want you to get activated. I'm like, it's going to bring up something in your body. Okay. And so when you think about taking that step, and so whatever that assertive step is, Rachel, like maybe it would be like having a conversation, or it would be a type of way that you would be in a meeting, like imagining yourself doing that. And then I want you to close your eyes and notice that there's a contraction in your body. There's somewhere that feels tight. Maybe it feels a bit nauseous. It feels uncomfortable. There's some discomfort in your body, noticing where that is. And just letting it be here. I know it's uncomfortable. I'm okay with this energy being here. Are you okay with it being here for a moment? Just breathing into that contraction, letting it be exactly as it is. And noticing if it was a color, what color would it be? Noticing if it was a shape, what shape would it be? And noticing, is it dense or transparent? Does it stay within the body, or does it kind of go a bit out of the body? And so letting it be here exactly as it is. Letting it know that it doesn't need to be any different. And then asking this energy, what are you trying to do for me? And notice that it tells you. And there's something that this energy is trying to get for you. Something that you want as well. It's going to be something like safety, love, or connection. So innocent. Noticing that this contraction, this energy has just been innocently trying to help you. Maybe it's not very effective, but just like a 5-year-old tries to help in whatever way they know how, this energy has been trying to help you. Yeah. So staying with that, staying inwards. I know it's a bit uncomfortable. And so I want you to notice wherever that blue or that yellow was in your body, and seeing if this energy, this contraction, is able to receive that safety directly from that blue or that yellow, that safety that was in your body. This contraction, this energy has been looking for safety for such a long time, and it's right here. It's always been here. And so letting this energy receive that safety, letting it receive it directly, noticing what happens as it receives that safety. seeing if it will allow itself to soften into the safety, knowing that it doesn't need to change in any way. Opening your heart and thanking this energy for trying to help you in the only way that it knew how. And as you let this energy be here exactly as it is, with the safety, with the love, I want you to repeat after me. I forgive myself for buying into the misunderstanding that my fear is bad. The truth is, it was just trying to keep me safe. And I forgive myself for buying into the misunderstanding that I need fear to stay safe. The truth is, I'm always safe in the present moment. And I forgive myself for buying into the misunderstanding that staying still is what keeps me safe. The truth is, growth is safety. The truth is, it's safe to expand. And I forgive myself for buying into the misunderstanding that my safety is reliant on an outcome. The truth is, my safety comes from me. And taking a deep breath and coming back to conscious awareness. What did you notice? Does anyone want to either pop it in the chat or you can unmute and share? Everyone processes differently. You might like to just journal. Paige.
I'll say something. I
I was
really
gonna-
liked, oh, sorry. I really like the idea that like how fear doesn't have to be a bad thing and something that we can experience, and it's designed to keep, I mean, I know like designed to keep me safe, but more accepting of the fear, like it's not something I need to run from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, you don't need to railroad it and you don't need to run from it. And actually, that's what dissolves it, is meeting it with love. Anything you meet with love dissolves. Anything that you try to run away from will chase you. It's just how the world works. So, yeah, thanks, Paige. Beautiful. Cheryl, what do you notice?
Well, when we talked about connecting the fear and then the safe spot, it was fascinating to me because I felt like, and this is just me being weird, but it was the whole vagus nervous system. I was like, how do I get from here to where? And I'm like, oh, hi, like this is what's holding it. Um, and that deep breath was like, they can just flow back and forth very, very seamlessly.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that tightness, that contraction is trying to find safety by controlling everything. And that's like, like we said, that's futile, but the safety's already here. So when we dropped in, it was, and I said, where is the safety? And I always remind you, I don't say, do you have safety? Like I know it's there. It's always
There,
here.
yeah.
It's in the present moment. So it's always there, and then it's looking for it out here. And so, hang on a minute. If I just come to the present moment, here is the safety. I'm safe. And now what do I want to do? What do I choose to do from that clear place? Yeah, beautiful. So what do you choose to do, Cheryl? What do you want to do as an action step? Woo!
Well, it was almost exciting then too when you know, speaking through that, like, I'm safe because I'm here. I will always be safe with me.
Yeah,
And then, and it was that like, oh, okay,
yeah.
that's true. All of that is true. And my brain knew it, my heart didn't know it.
Mhm.
Right. Like, or maybe vice versa. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
But the two were not connecting.
yeah, yeah,
And so that's almost exciting because then there is no fear. I mean, there's a healthy awareness,
yeah,
but like
yeah,
that's freeing.
yeah. And what kind of safety is available when you let people support you a little bit? Just a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Like the best. Like this, like, I mean, like I have this, I have family, I have, and it's there.
Yeah.
Um, it's just it's myself holding myself back.
Yeah. And it's just a part that's holding you back. I just want to change the language
Just a
around
part.
that because
Oh,
you're
oh,
always going to be with yourself. When we disidentify from it and it's just a part, we can love on and we can help this part to shift.
I
And
love that.
yeah. And so what's available? What's one little action that you can take before tomorrow, before we see each other tomorrow?
Um, so before seeing each other tomorrow is literally truly handing off a task list that
Yeah.
I've avoided handing off, like because I'm afraid or because no, it's fine. The
Yay.
world will keep spinning.
Yeah.
And if not, because I have to catastrophize, right?
Yeah.
Catastrophize, right? And if not, it will still keep spinning and I will figure it out. And
And
Exactly.
that's
you will
okay
fix
too.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good. Yay. I can't wait to hear tomorrow how that goes. Yay. Oh, Rachel, it's so beautiful. It released the tightness in your shoulders. Yeah. And so sometimes I even have people come to me and they're like, I've got this pain in my back. And like, I don't know, I did something to my back. And I'm like, let's just hear from that, shall we? And then we get to the end. I'm like, how's your back? And they're like, oh, hang on. It's gone. So yes, I love that, Rachel. Rachel, what do you want to do that's assertive between now and tomorrow?
Hold employees accountable for their jobs.
Yes, yes. What does that mean? Is there a meeting that you want to have or email?
No, it's just a task that was assigned today to be due tomorrow to make sure, like, hey, like you said you would have this done. Like, it's a recurring kind of theme with a certain employee of not getting things done on time.
Hmm. Yeah, okay.
So being a little more assertive about, like, since I'm the person in charge, what that looks like, because there's no way, one, to be a leader without holding your team accountable, but also like to move forward and grow without being able to hold these people accountable that work
Hmm.
under me or with me.
Yeah, okay. And so if you were to set a boundary with them, and you can just set it internally for yourself to start with. So a boundary is if you do this, then I will X. So if
Mhm.
you don't meet this deadline, then what is it that you will do?
I don't know. That's the struggle.
Hmm. So is there, okay, so how do you keep them accountable?
That's what I've been working on.
Hmm.
Is like my goal this year in work in general is how do I hold people accountable without, I don't know.
Get their buy-in if they have bought into the agreement, they've agreed to this already. It's not like you're doing something to them. They are doing it to them.
Right.
If they've bought into, right? Like if we're clear and communicative of like this is the agreement, okay.
Hmm.
So you don't have to feel guilty when they've bought into it.
Yeah. And so is there like, so have you been stepping in and helping them do the work that they've been supposed to do? Is that what's been happening?
No, it's usually just late.
Okay. Yeah. Hmm. And so there's not like a warning system or something that you can.
That's what I'm trying to like implement is tracking the data. Like, hey, like you agreed to this. You
Mhm.
said you would have it done. Now it's not done. Like once it happened so many times and we can track it, then there's steps that can be obviously taken. But it's just that's where I feel like I need to be more assertive with my team of you agreed to this, you said you could have it done, you didn't have it done. Like
Yeah.
this isn't the first time.
Hmm.
So
So could you say something like, you said that the agreement is to have this done at a certain time.
mhm.
If this time it's not done, I will start keeping a spreadsheet with tasks that were not done on time so that we can both see where we're falling down and where things have not been on time. And
Yes.
so that then that they know that you're going to be tracking it, you're going to be keeping a note of it, which I feel like
Mhm.
kind of puts that, it's clear. It's not that you're coming over the top. It's just we're just going to have a Google Doc and I'm going to track it so that we can both see where this is falling down. Because that's where a
Yes.
boundary is clean, is when it's like, if you do this, then I will. And then you take the power
Mhm.
back, right? And then make sure that you do. If they don't meet it, you set up the spreadsheet and that's what you're going to do. And then
Okay.
it doesn't become that you need to take a deep breath every time. The spreadsheet is there, right? Does that sound good?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Yay. I can't wait to hear how it goes tomorrow. Woo! Does anyone else want to commit to something between now and tomorrow? An action step that you want to take?
Oh, I have a appointment already on the books for a VA tomorrow. I'm very excited about
Oh,
it.
yay. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, can't wait to hear how that goes. Jacinta, what do you want to commit to?
Um, I'm in the process of just building up my back end system. So once that's done, I can be confident to create a content plan and then start filming whatever topic. The problem is that I've been hitting roadblocks with what to talk about.
Okay, okay, yeah, all right. And so that's just
Yeah.
another part of you that is saying, I don't know what to talk about because it feels
Yeah.
safer to not know what to talk about. Yeah,
That and I'm like, well, where I live, there's kind of not really many good spots with ex-photographer. So I'm like, the lighting's weird. I don't know. I'm probably just
yeah,
making excuses for myself.
yeah,
But yeah, I'm like, oh, it's kind of not, it's not going to be sexy. And I like things to be not like look pretty and stuff like that. So
yeah.
yeah,
Okay. So what's your first action step? What did you say? Something to do with
I've
the
got
back
to
end?
get on my emails. So when someone opts in, because I think I feel not confident knowing that, holy crap, what am I going to do when they're interested? Like I'm like scrambling to figure out what to do next. So I
Okay,
like to have all that in order before I start promoting myself.
okay.
That way I can like, I guess I feel secured, when they say like, hey, I reached out to you and you didn't get back to me. And I'm like, holy crap, what happened to my emails? Like, why am I not getting notified? That sort of thing. So
Okay, cool. All right. So you're going to do your email opt-in. Is that something you can do in the next 24 hours?
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. I know you can't come tomorrow, but I will check in with you.
Okay.
Yeah, beautiful. Marissa, did you have something come through for an action step? You can type it if you like. I'm not sure, maybe Marissa can't hear me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, got you. There you are. Oh, I lost you again. I think you came off mute. Oh, there you are. Got you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, yes.
No. Oh gosh. Okay. I don't know how to use my phone on Zoom, so I
Okay.
don't know if you can see me, but
I
I
can't
figured out the
see
mic.
you. I can't see you, but I can hear
Um,
you. That's okay.
oh, okay, great. So I'm so sorry I came in late, and I really wanted to attend these few days. And for me, I am not only a mortgage broker, but I am going to be a licensed pilot, hopefully on
Oh,
Sunday. And
wow.
I have so much anxiety, I don't even know what to do. And I don't know why it's like so right here, you know?
Mhm,
So
mhm. Yeah. And so I
just
know you came in
trying to
late.
breathe through it now. And, you know,
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So you might want to go back and watch this replay again and
yeah.
do the drop-in meditation so that you find that safety and go through this process again because it's just about meeting that. And it's like anxiety and excitement have the same profile, the same feeling in our body. It's only what we're thinking about it that shifts it. And so there probably is a part of you that's excited, and then there's also a part of you that's like, ah, and so it's shifting it into anxiety. So when you can go and give that safety to the anxiety, it will shift into excitement because anxiety is just excitement without the safety. So it's just creating that safety with that anxiety, and then you'll be able to move forwards with it, Marissa. But that's so exciting. That's too,
That really helped. Thank you so much.
yeah, beautiful.
Giving me the definition.
Yes. Well, so yeah, I hope to see you guys tomorrow. It's because tomorrow we're doing day 3. So let me wrap us up. I know we've gone over, so I'm sorry if anyone's late for anything. Tomorrow's day 3. And as I said, it's the first slither of the new moon, which is so beautiful for setting intentions. We're going to really, I'll just bet, yeah. Yes, it's late over there. We're going to really blow the lid off it tomorrow. So we're going to be stepping into our next level self. As I said, I hope for everyone to feel a 3 for that big number by tomorrow so that you're coming from excitement for creating these big expanded lives. We've just shifted a bit of resistance in the body today. We untangled some thoughts yesterday. And so we can use somatics for embodying that next version of yourself so that you're stepping through the world like that. So I hope to see you all at the same time tomorrow. So it's 6 p.m. Pacific. It's 11 a.m. in Australia. And does anyone have any questions before I let you go?
Thank you, is all.
Thank you
It was amazing.
being here. Yeah, beautiful to have you. Thank you for being so open and vulnerable. It really helps everyone and it helps you to get the shift. That's where it is. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm excited to see you tomorrow. Sending lots of love from Australia. See you soon.